Hello there and welcome back to Doors Paradox. Now, last time we started chapter 2 and we got through the first 9 levels of that. I was going to say episodes. 9 levels of that out of 18, so we're about halfway through chapter 2. I'm not entirely sure that the storyline for this game matters. Giles the cat, we named him Giles the cat, he keeps on leaving us notes and I either identify with them or I don't identify with them. It's kind of as being like relevant to me. Obviously you're relevant, the notes relevant to you might be different, that's fine. I don't think the overall storyline matters. I think we're just playing this for the sake of playing the puzzles. I might be entirely wrong and I might just not be picking up what the storyline is actually about. I'll actually even be wrong that there is a storyline. Who knows? Who knows? We're going to continue playing. We're having fun with doing the puzzles. That's the main thing. I'm enjoying the puzzles and I'm enjoying the little levels and exploring the little things. I find those kind of cool. The nice little bite-sized chunks. Clearly designed for like travel, like when you're on the bus to work or you're in the bus to wherever or traveling, just, whip out Doors Paradox and have a couple of, goes at the levels. That kind of thing. Nice, short and sweet. Which is sometimes what we like. I like these kind of things. So, that being said, I'm not going to continue rambling on. So please grab your favourite drinks, snacks, curl up somewhere comfortable, come hang out with me as we jump straight back into Doors Paradox. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. So here we are, back at the Origins, Chapter 2, Origins. So we did all of the Awakening. We have halfway through Origins, and then we've got Paradox itself. I'm not entirely sure. I don't even know if we have to play these in any particular order. We can probably just do Paradox because it looks like I can just jump straight in there. However, we're going to continue doing them in order because that's how I feel like we should play it. So let's jump into Get Rich Quick. We have a safe puzzle. Last one was kind of cool. That was like a murder mystery kind of thing. I actually enjoyed that one. That was quite cool. So let's go break into a safe. I love a good loading screen. Get rich quick. Well, let's just shifty those few blocks of gold out the way. Actually, hold on, can I? Or we can spin a ball. We can spin this ball as well. We're looking for another hole. I'm assuming we're going to find a keyhole in here. Alright. That's got to be a handle or a dial of some variety. And it's probably going to have to unlock these. That's kind of cool. Right, so let's have a look at this one. I'm expecting there's probably going to be a gem. No, there's going to be a scroll on this one. What have we got to say, Giles? But vast riches remained locked away, waiting better days that never came. Okay. Can I do anything with these? No, can't. Alright, so let's spin. We've got something on this side. We've got a camera on this side. Fuse in there? No? Can't do anything with that right this point in time. Oh, we have security bars, security cameras. Oh, there's our gem. There's another fuse. Let's get the blue gem. We can't do anything with that. I don't know where we're putting the fuse though. Can we back off a little bit? No, we can't. Okay, so it's not a chord. We can't do the 6. I don't know why we couldn't do the 6 there. Like, I can't do the 6. Like, I'm clicking on it, it's not doing anything. But if I take 7 off, do this, the 6, then do the 7. I don't know if that's a glitch, because I can't. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that. So we have 2 fuses, which I don't know where to put. Five. 7. 2. 5, 7, 2. S. P. So we go G, G5. G5. We inputting these into the correct thing. S7. So S7. And that one is P2. P2. Okay, that worked. I was wondering, when I was doing that, I was wondering whether it was the number first, then the letter. So what we're doing here, fuse. We can get fuses in there. I don't know why we put that one on the top and that one on the bottom. So what's the... Oh wait, do we have to get these? Oh, do we have to get all the greens down here and then all the rest of them reds? Okay. This isn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. So if we go down there, rotate that. Down, down. Move these down in here. So that takes it clockwise, that takes it counterclockwise. So if we go, just continue going down here, and then that way. That was surprisingly easy. Let's just turn that off. I'm assuming that's to do with the bars. Oh, I'll take that gem straight away. We can spin. So I can't. Wait, I can't spin myself. I don't know what that blue letter was. G5. No, that actually that was on the recording. There we go, card. I know what I need the card for. So that's part of the code that we don't need. Do we literally only come in here for a card? Okay, I'm going to guess we only came in here for a card. And now we can put this card in here. I'm assuming, yes we can. And that gets us a key. And that key opens this drawer. And this gets us some moolah that we don't want. I kind of want that. Then we get a handle. And I'm assuming this handle is for this door. Okay. Kind of not what I was expecting. Okay, so we're timing this in here. We're time the clicks because we can't let it go there and we can't let it go there. We need to keep this in the blue. We're going to do the harder one first because this is the smaller one. Now. 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 Got it. Okay, so green. Now. 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 Door open. That's the weirdest door opening I've seen. Oh. Did you just push that door open, Giles? Thank you very much. Lead on. Level complete. I actually like that one. That one was fun. And we've got all the things. Into the telephone box. I miss these telephone boxes. I kind of do. They used to be all over the UK. And now they are no longer there. There's only like... I don't know if it's certain. I feel like I've heard somewhere that there's only like a handful down in London now. Only like a handful. I don't know whether that's true or not. I have not really... Okay, I'll hit the badge and I'll hit a weight. A screwdriver for that, for sure. And we have a... We have a lock here. That's obviously that's to open the door. Get rid of that. I'll grab that key. Move the rocks. Get the red gem. Move that out of the way. Get another weight. Get a note from Giles. Time and time again, humans prove that nothing was ever enough. That is actually very valid. No matter how good you do in this life. Get rid of those. Oh, okay. Yeah. No matter how well you do in this life for yourself, someone will always say that it's not good enough. But that does not mean that you have to accept that criticism. They're entitled to their opinion. I'm not entirely sure I can spin this. That seems to be a reset thing. Okay. Can we go down here? No. So let's have a look at this. Can we go up? We can't go up. So we've got the red gem. We just need the blue gem, don't we? What's this key for? Is this the key for this? Yes, it is. I thought it was for a screwdriver. And a tool. No blue crystal yet. Okay. 4739 is a bit odd. So where am I doing? Where am I putting the badge? Should I have put the badge on that before I opened the door? With a badge for some reason. We have 2 weights which I think go in where is it? Into there. Don't know what the tool's for. We turn all the lights on. Are we turning all the lights on, or we turn them all off? Turn them all off means ding-ons. Unless we just need these 2 on. You reckon? You just need these 2. Okay. That's a little bit on the odder side. So can I move that around to there? Get rid of that. That doesn't work. Okay, reset that. So if we go there, 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 then get rid of that one. That one's out. Do that one. That one. That. 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 I felt like I was really close there. Is that it? Did I just accidentally put myself in the right position there? Because if I go there, there, then I can do that one and then that one. There we go. Alright. Now I can put the weights on. I was going to put that on the wrong side there. There and there. Put the badge on there. Have I actually missed the... I've actually missed one of the crystals. That's not the door. I thought that maybe that's the final door, but it's not. No, we're alright. Blue crystal. I thought we'd missed that there. And we are... It was keep calm and 4739. Ooh, I have zoomed too far. Can take that off. 4739. Oh, we have a spy. Are we having a spy moment in here? I don't know what we're looking for here. Oh, or 1. Should I write this down? I feel like I should write this down. Where's my? I've lost my paper. 2 seconds. Got it. It was hiding. It was hiding. So, 01. And then 4 arrows pointing in. I'm assuming that's relevant. Okay, so we can't go any further right there. Can't go anything right at the outskirts now. Or 3. Was the nuclear logo. Close enough. I didn't draw that correctly. So let's find 2. Who is compass? Two is compass. So we're looking for 4. That's 3. We can go up there and go right a little bit. There's 01. Go all the way up to the top. 04 is sun. Or gear. You could call it gear, but that looks more like a sun to me. Sun. So I'm assuming that has to do with the door handle. It's going to be strange opening this door because that's the other side of the door. We're going to have a portal in our hands. So I'm assuming 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be... Move that out of the way. So we want... Oh, not that one. That one. 2 was the compass. Too far, compass. 3 was nuclear logo. 4 was the gear. There we go. Nice. I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting a spy themed telephone box. Giles, lead on. I enjoyed that one as well. That was quite cool. I was worried I didn't get the blue gem. Getaway garage. So we're in... So it's like 9, 10, 11, 12. It seems to be heist related or murder / spy, skullduggery kind of related. Cool. And then we're going into arrow and sword. So like a mystical area, like medieval. I like the eras of these games as well. They're kind of cool. These little levels. Sorry, not the games. The levels. Right, so first things first. Okay, we can't get in there right now. We'll find the blue gem. Definitely looking at that. A paving stone. Possibly to open the glass, smash the glass at the top. We've got a key. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. We're definitely attaching something to there. I'm assuming we're going to put a battery on there to attach that. Okay. A battery of sorts. Something under there as well. Take 2 car wheels. Oh, we're going to be fixing a... Can we fix the... red gem? Oh, nice. We have a car. We have part of a car. So let's do... We've got a car key. Oh, can spin that. Key. First time I've ever seen a key... I'll take the screwdriver. First time I've ever seen a key open the trunk of a car. Like the bonnet of a car. I don't know what this does. Okay, that lowers it. Which we kind of don't want to do right now. Because we haven't got the wheels on. So let's shove that wheel on there. And let's do that wheel on here. We're fixing the car. I'm assuming we're fixing this car. We have to take this battery, recharge it on that station to the left. I don't know what that would do with that. We can't do anything with that, can we? No, not right now. So we can, however, get up here and go smash. Pick that back up. Paving stone. Car crank. That's when you used to have to crank your own engine. And then from Nigel Giles. The stars were yours, but still you wanted more. To be fair, I don't really want more. I'm happy with what I've got. At this point in time, I'm happy with what I've got. I would like a bit more security in my life. Run. That's a handprint. Screwdriver. I'm assuming we're going to do something with these gears. I mean, okay. I don't know if we're doing correct here. So that's down all the way now. So what do we need to do to move this one? There. There. Knock that one down. That one down. But that one can go up. Knock that one down. That one up. That doesn't quite work. That one down. That one down. That one down. There we go. Drag. Oh, there we go. Door open. Is that not going to let me? It must not want to let me right now. Can we go in there? Okay, let's fix the battery. Let's go boom and boom. Recharge battery. I wish all electrical cables did that, where you could see the power going running through it. That'd be kind of cool. Also, that's definitely a pair of handprints. Are they just painted bricks? Must well be. So let's just do that. And let's do that. Probably a bad idea just to let it run, then drop it. Can we shut that? Are we going reverse? I may have broken the car. I may have broken the car that we just fixed. Hi, Giles. Sorry, I accidentally clicked on you there. I had more to say, but okay. You just ran off because I accidentally clicked on you. So now we are on to Arrow and Sword. We're like on like a medieval area. Frozen Fate. And then we've got our two bonus episodes for getting all 16 gems. Cool. So let's go Arrow and Sword. And into the next one. Yeah, I think everyone kind of wants a bit more security in their life. Like being stable and not having to worry about things necessarily. Unnecessarily worry about things. There is such thing as unnecessary worries. There's always going to be some necessary worries in your life. I'm going to assume we're going to need a sword to put in there. We're spinning. Are you there? You there for keyhole? We don't have a key though. I'm not interacting with those. There's something up here though. A handle. I'll take a door handle. I'm assuming door handle. We still have not found any gems yet. Which I would have expected to find one at least straight away. That's definitely our door heading out. Is that the... Okay, that's a handle, not a key. I'm surprised it said... I'm glad it said key. It didn't say key, it said handle. That actually threw me off a second. We have an arrow though. So where we're putting an arrow? Are we putting an arrow in there? Does this have more holes? It does not, because I can't move it anymore. Wait, can I? Okay, we can, however, there's no other holes in the thing. Okay, so where's my arrow going? And again, no gems. Arrow going in here. Kind of didn't expect that. Centuries of exploration and adventure followed. It was the beginning of humanity's golden age. I'll take another medallion piece. So let's have a check at this side. Gem. Red gem. Did we pick up... No, we didn't. We haven't picked up the blue crystal yet. I was going to say, have we picked up the blue? I don't think we did. Are we moving this down or no? Apparently not. I don't know what we're doing with this then. I'm assuming that's meant to fire somewhere. So when we're putting a medallion, we have two halves of a medallion. Where's that going? I don't understand. There's a sword and a stone back there. The sword behind this. And I can't move that. And those aren't interactable. We're having a sword for there. Can we do anything with the door? No. Nothing in there. I don't see a hole to put this in. I also can't do... Oh. Never mind. I was clicking that before and I couldn't get that working. I couldn't do anything with that. Okay. So are we trying to go... blue? Yellow? That doesn't quite work. Can't move that. Oh, okay, I get it. So that goes green. That changes the blue, that light blue into green and yellow, so that goes into there. And then this goes... has to go up. That goes right, that goes down. That goes up, that goes left. That goes up. There we go. That's done something, but it also hasn't done something. Oh, we need purple. There we go. Well, I had purple on, but I turned it off. Let's fire the arrow. Okay. Yeah, I'll take the sword. Can we get into here though? Can we do... I can't remember getting the blue crystal. Have we actually gotten that or not? Spin that around. Spin that around. We might have to come back in here because I don't remember. Did we get the blue? I don't think we did, you know. We might have to come back in. Level 13 complete. Oh, we did. I don't remember. You know what? I don't remember picking up the blue. I remember picking up the red. I don't remember the blue. However, I'll take the fact that we've got them both. Let's go. Level 14, Valley of Kings. I like the style. Right, so we have keys on here. I'm assuming we're not shoving them all in. moving the stairs. So there's a hole under there that we can't get access to. Let's just reset that back to what it was. We need a code for that. I will take the hammer. Looks kind of like Mjolnir, however. Got 2 spinnies. T-shape. A staff part. Okay. We have a T. We've got that logo. I'm going to call that an E. We've got a red gem. And another symbol. So T, E. What was that third symbol? That one. Okay, that might not have done anything. Can we have a look at these crowns? Oh, we can. Crank it open. We get a green gem and we get our scroll. We got to say, Giles, it seemed like people could create anything they wanted, or to destroy it. We do indeed have that power. Also, I kind of want to look at this. I wonder if the blue gem's going to be in here. No, but we did get a violet gem. Still missing a blue. Can't interact with that. I thought maybe we could use a hammer on that. Can we use that? Wait, can we? No. We can't open that because we've got that's in the way. We could probably crawl underneath that and have a look at it. Ooh. Hey! I know. Oh, we have a 4th symbol. So calling that the save icon. Let's do the save icon. And that brings us a staff. And can we put that on there? We can. I'm assuming green gem in there. We can't zoom any closer. And a purple in there. And that does something to that. Which freezes the water. Which then means we can use the hammer to smash it. Boom. And then yank these handles. Some lovely coins to waste on that, and then move that out the way. Get ourselves a small shield. Is that all we need though? Okay, so if I put the shield in there, that's going to give me that. So are we doing a... Okay. Do we have to get these gears onto there? But it's the... We can't put a larger one on top of a smaller one. So we can now go there. 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 Move that one across. That's not going to work. I think we need to get it into that one. So we can't put that on there. We need to get that into there, so we need to get that out. So if we put that onto there, that onto there. Wait, there, then that onto there. Then we can get that onto there, but that doesn't make that doesn't work. Okay, I'm confusing myself here. Put that up there. That there. That there. That there. That on there. Then we can move that one. That one. That one. Sometimes it takes a little bit of logic. That one there. You onto there. You are there. Then you can move the small one on top of you. That's the next largest one. You onto there. You onto there. You onto here. Done. And we did get the everything there. We did get all three. Giles, thank you very much for waiting. Let's lead on. He's waiting patiently, you know, for us to open these doors. So now, 15, Crystal Fortress, and then 16, Frozen Lake, and that's the last of the main ones. Then we'll have all the gems to do the last two. And like the last time, I'm going to do the blue one first, then do the red one. We're definitely going to pick that out. Also, first things first, red gem. Thank you very much. Lantern. Thank you. Don't know what to do with that. I'm assuming we're going to have to line that up with a symbol. Can't do anything with that right now. We need to put something in there. Can we put the lantern in there? Oh, we can. Okay. Oh, cool. So we've got left side, we've got right side. Let's do the right side now. We'll get with scroll. Giles. Eventually the ebb and flow of peace and war was ended, violently and conclusively. Yeah, we're probably messed each other up. I'm not gonna lie. And we're gonna take the wheel. I'm gonna take the thing. And that's our door to get out of here. That kind of looks like a spider. Those kind of look like spider legs. I'm safe to say I don't particularly like the look of that. And we can't go in there. So we've got that. So let's go 3, 3, 2. Three, 2, 3. Sorry, 4. 4, 3, 2. That's that one. Assume we're getting the wheel for here. And then we'll go in. I don't know if I need to move this to like activate it. So we're going like a big old diamond. 3, 3, and then there's three triangles. Sorry, 2 sets of triangles and a line. That one. 3 sets of triangles and then a line. So that one. Oh, okay. I was doing it the other way around. Right. I was expecting this to open that. So we need, on this one, we're going like an S. So we're missing out. Actually, easy way to do it is all the stars are connected apart from these three here. So that's like an S. And then we're going here. Oh, no, we're not going there. We're going there. And we're backing off. Then we're going... starting at the top, going, following the line down, missing the... Okay. I think I got this. So there, 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 there. Right down. There, there. Done. Now we can open that door and get ourselves a machete. I don't particularly know what we're doing with that. However, we're going back in here. Getting the blue gem. And we're doing something with that. Empty mug onto there. I'm assuming we're going to be filling this up with something. Never mind, a bottle. Into there. Empty mug into down underneath the spigot. No. I don't quite know what we're doing with that. Okay. So we have a machete. Are we using it on here? We are. We have a key. Let's use it on the other side then. Yarp. Yarp. 2 keys. No, well, 2 locks, no keys. Now we can't use the thing anymore. Okay, so I guess we're taking these out. One, two, 3, and 4. We've got different colours. What does it all mean? So we can spin. We don't have a purple on the purple. I mean, we kind of do. Can't move the other ones. Is there one though? There isn't. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what that is. We've definitely got to add something else to that. Do we have a symbol of some variety? We need something to do. We need to do something with that. That definitely looks like a spooder. Although it's got more than 8, hasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's a spider. Lovely. A crystal spider. Who doesn't love that? But I don't know what we're doing with this. So we don't have a yellow. We can't take them up or down. No greens. No greens. Oh. Oh. Do we have another hole? Because see, that goes up and down. Alright. So if I go there, move that across, we've got 2 holes here. Do any of these have a green in them? That does. That does. So we can go green. Now my question then becomes, do we need to get green in all of this bottom thing? So that like four greens. Do we even have 4 greens? Well, we've got 4 yellows. Got 4 pinks. So let's go pink. Blue. Green. Kind of need to get these yellows out of this ring though. Do you have another thing? Because we can't move them up and down when it's the full. So if we go pink. Blue. Blue. Yellow. Pink. Yellow. Yellow. Green. Green. So if I go blue, then turn that right. Green, pink. That's a yellow. So green has to be on this ring. There we go. Green into there. And that accidentally thing. That was very loud. Apparently that was that accidentally thingy that. Do I need to capture some of that? Okay. That can look like, that didn't look like a liquid. That can look like smoke. I'm not gonna lie. So let's just put that in there, and I'm assuming we're gonna put that into there as well. And then we're doing whatever that is. And take 2 keys. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna lie, that puzzle at the top was very well done, and I kind of accidentally thingy that because I thought we had to get all the holes filled, but apparently not. Apparently not all the holes had to be filled. So let's go key. Unlock. Key. That was a hell of a guess, I will say that. Unlock. Door open. Giles, lead on. I enjoyed that puzzle at the top. That actually was a bit of a brain teaser. That kind of Sorry. I'm distracted there. Yeah, that kind of threw me off a little bit. That took a bit of planning. And a little bit more logical thinking. So we've got this last one, Frozen Fate, and we've got our 2 bonus ones. So Frozen Fate. Frozen Fate? Frozen Lake. Frozen Fate. Frozen Fate. It's a little bit on the cold side. We've got our... whatever that is. Okay, that did a thing. If I move that the other way, does that go down? Apparently it does not. So let's just do that. Boom. Bring that one up. Got 2 symbols. Also, before I get distracted, there's the scroll. Giles, what you got to say to me? Soon you'll hold that same power in your hands. How will you use it? With the power of everything? What do you? Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with these right now. We have a... okay. We'll have a thing. Oh wait, down and right. Down, right. I don't quite know what that means. Right, so let's get this over here. Gem. Nope. Medallion. I don't know why it flipped like that. Can we... there we go. Oh. I didn't realize we could do that. There we go. And all the way down. Okay, I guess we're doing the other side then as well. Well, weird technology in there. Nope, I don't want to do that. We're missing gems as well. Oh, we can't go back in there. So let's do this one and see what happens. Oh, so close. Straight down. I'm assuming we'll be channeling some kind of energy or liquid through here. Ooh, red gem, thank you. We have the scroll, we have the red gem, we still need the blue gem. Medallion in there? No? Can we do anything with this? No, we can't right now. So we're missing something. So where are these supposed to be going? So I can move these. But where am I moving them to? I would like to move that one down, please. Oh. Oh, we can spin. So where are these supposed to be going? We'll spin that. Are we supposed to get a hole? We can't. Okay, so we can only move these in, but can't move them down. Are we supposed to be getting these into the middle? It has to be. Do we have to get all these gems in here? That's not going to work though. Let's move that. Let's move that. In. That can't move now though. Kind of feels like we should get them out, not in. Should we try and get them all the outside? Because that feels like that's the correct way of doing it. Because there's no way we can get all of them in the middle with that being there. We can't. We can just spin that around here. I can't spin that one anymore. Can't spin this one though. Even then, we can't get them all out to the. We can't get them all out either. What does that mean though? What does that mean? This is actually this is my second tricky puzzle. Because I don't know if we're supposed to be getting them in or out. Because we can't take that into there. And we can't move that any further. Okay. Oh. Okay. Ornament piece. And we take that. Okay, we can take that back. So we can do that with this. Medallion in there. Ornament piece, blue gem. Okay. I don't know where we're putting these. That does baffle me still slightly. I assume we're not putting them. Oh. I'm thinking we're pushing them in the hole. We're not. We're putting them on the side. And then we're going in. And that does something. Gets us some energy, which I can't do anything with. I can't do anything right now. and a mystery object, which I use. Where do we use that on here? I don't want to use that mystery object. Unless we're doing... I don't know what these symbols mean as well. This is baffling me as to what the point, what the purpose is. Am I supposed to... Am I thinking the wrong thing here? Do we have to move these rings out of the way of here so that this can drop down? I'm not doing... we need to move the gems to get the rings in the right position rather than the rings to get the gems in the right position. Does that work? If I go there, then that can spin. That's all right where it is. That needs to go middle, middle, and then I can spin that around. Yes, okay. I was thinking it an entirely different way. Let's spin that out of the way. So I'm assuming we're putting this into here. And then we're doing the two symbols. Okay. So I'm going to call that like a bird logo. That one. And that one was... that took me a long time to work out. That was the... brute force. This one. Yes. Those are correct, but... Oh. That's where the thing comes in. So that one's right. That one's down. Door open. There we are. Hi, Giles. You know what, Giles? That took me forever to work out that I was the bars that are moving, not the rings that are moving, not the gems. I need to move both, but I needed to change the position. That took me way too long. They're actually getting a little bit trickier now. That took me a while. The last two have had some ones that we actually need were a bit of a challenge. So we have our last two here for this chapter. So let's go with, like I said, we're going to go blue first. And then we're going to go red. A New Hope. Oh, we're in space. We're in space. And there's no gems. Actually, is the gems in here? Star shape. And a scroll from Giles. The power of ultimate creation is within reach. Use it responsibly. Okay, I will do that. And I don't think I can do anything with that. we can move those. And star shape. Yes. Oh, we're not quite there. I keep on jumping it a little bit. There. Yes. I don't know if that... I don't know exactly what that does. Oh. We have crystals. I don't know what we're using the crystals for. Cranked handle. Apparently not. Oh, great, crystals in here. Turning on the creation engine. Maybe. I was going to say, let's just push the button. A strange shape. Okay, I will gladly use its strange shape. Probably going to have to do something with this at some point as well. However, I think that strange shape goes in here. And don't particularly know what it does. Can't take it out though, so it's definitely in the right spot. We sliding. We are not. Oh, sliding that. And we're having a tool, and we're having a hammer. Well, I'm assuming the hammer is going to go on here, because that has it's a hammer head. I didn't realise it was an octopus. Okay. Okay, we're in the beam. I don't know if we're supposed to be in the beam. So where am I using the tool? Therein lies the question. Where am I using the tool? In the top. Oh, we have a probe. Okay. Docking successful. Okay. So what we're doing here. Does that lock that in place? No, doesn't it? Moves it. Not gonna lie, that was an accident. That was very nice. 151 thing. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh. Am I supposed to be going down to 0? Distance 0, 0. This might be entirely wrong. We're heading somewhere. That's going up now. Again, that's going up. Okay, so it goes down until we reach a certain point. So, like, 198. Okay, I think I might need to find what we're looking for here. We can't do anything with that. We can just sit in the beam or merry like. So what distance are we looking for? Doing something stupid like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Apparently it's not that. You know what? I didn't think it would be that. Okay, so it wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to revisit the 0, 0 because that's the only other thing I can think of. Barring trying to scan this entire thing. Barring like seeing that one. That's the only thing I can think of is getting it 0, 0. Because if they wanted... No, that's going back up. If they wanted us to find something specific that wasn't an obvious, like an easy answer, then they would have given us actual information on it. So we're 90, 70, 57. Ooh. We have a planet. Ooh. Get that centered. Okay. Yeah, let's terraform. I mean, it's a world creation engine. Okay. I'll take it. I don't quite know how it's terraforming and how it's generating water. I don't know how that works. We do get the fast and dirty version of setting nukes over the polar ice cap of, like, say, Mars, and then the water will melt, instant melt, and then form thing. That's the fast and dirty version. It's not a valid way to go, to be fair. Right, so let's do fade into oblivion, the last one. So we'll terraform the planet in that one. So what we're going to do with this one, our last one of the episode. That thing. Okay, can we... Okay, that's not letting me go through. That's following me through. Does that mean... Okay, it's not letting me get close at all. Scroll. Thank you. The destroyer of worlds stands before you. Respect its power or suffer the consequences. Okay, so this is basically going to destroy a planet. So can we go there? Pin that in. Pin that in there so we can get around to the other side without attacking us. Yes, we can. And we have a wrench. A space wrench. It looks very spacey. Oh, we're going the other way. Let's just unhook that. And then we can go down here. Hi. And then we can go spinny spin. You come off the rails. And fly off into space. Goodbye. Okay. So what we're doing. I'm assuming we're going to get all 4 symbols into there. We've got this thing. I'm assuming when you get that centered for some reason. I don't know what we're doing with that right now. We don't have to worry about any of this thing. Got 2 bars that we're thinking. We've got this item actually we can get. Handle. 2 sets of patterns. 1 on each side. Handle in here. Yes. Can't do anything with the handle right now. Can spin these though. Still. Okay, I can't do anything with that. Let's try this one again then. I'm assuming we're going to get this into... So is that going to be that one? Does that mean this has to be... There's 2 on the right there. Okay. There's none on there. So that goes there. So we can then move this around. Spin, not this one. We've got that there. There. Then move this around. That's there. Then we can move that one. No, we can move this one here, and we can move this one. This one. There we go. That genuinely hurt my brain. Let's just power that on. Get the power on. Get the tentacles. We need an AW. So AW starting from... There's 6 there. So there is 6, okay. So 2, 3. 2, 3, 6, 5, 2. 2, 3, 6, 5, 2. 2, 3, 6, 5, 2. And we have a key, a handle part. Okay. So we need the W. So that is 5, 2, 3, 1. Five, 2, 3, 1, 4. 5, 2, 3, 1, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 1, 4. Sorry, 4. There we go. I was wrong on one of them. Right, and another handle part. Okay, so now we can do this thing. We shove that in that hole. Okay, I don't quite understand. Unless we're going up, putting them in, then sliding them in. No. I'm not understanding this. Wait, I'm going. I thought we tried that. Unless we're dropping it in. Oh. I'm being dim. Straight into there, and then we're rotating that round into the middle, and then we're putting that onto there. Dropping that. Now we can rotate the key. Changing the straight to object. Okay. I'm assuming we're going to put that into there. Okay, that go in the middle. That going. So we can swap these over. You into there. You into there. You swap that. There we go. Another one. You into the middle. You there. You have to go at the bottom. You're at the top right. Again, you're in the middle. Oh, I get it. Sorry, I'm being silly. I was wondering why it wasn't quite working. It's because you have to... An adjacent swap, you can't jump it. At least now on this one, we know we're going 0, 0. I'm hoping it's 0, 0. Ooh, we're going back up. No, going back up. Ooh, we're very close there. We can fine tune it when we get super close. Zoom all the way in. Are we now destroying the planet that we just made? Apparently so. Destroy. Now we're going back to what we were. My question is, have I just undone what I just did there? We're going to find out we're back to a red planet. Level 18 complete. Thank you. So now that's all of those done, we're now on to Chapter 3, Paradox. Cool. we'll be jumping into that one next time. So let's go big me real quick and have a quick chat about this. I'm actually enjoying these. I'm genuinely enjoying the puzzles. The last few levels have actually had some tricky, genuinely tricky puzzles that took me a long time to work out and trying to faff it on. I'm liking that they're getting harder. I'm wondering if chapter 3 is going to be the hardest chapter, because these last few took me a while to do. They weren't like as straightforward. There's a whole bunch of like stuff that I didn't quite understand, and some of the spinny one and the one where you slide in the tiles, I thought you had to get them all in, but apparently not. And again with the ring one on Frozen Fate, I was focusing on trying to get the gems in the right position, but it's not. I just had to get the rings into the right position to unlock the door, rather than by moving the things out the way so you can get the rings around. I was thinking the opposite. Lateral thinking it was non-existent at that point in time. I am getting hungry though. That's not an excuse though. That's not an excuse. So we have another 18 chapters left to go. Or sorry, puzzles left to go in there, because there's another 18 in chapter 3. So that's going to be at least another 2 episodes. I think it's just going to be 2. I don't think they're going to throw in extra end like chapters in. They might do. They might have some hidden ones. I don't think so though. So we have 2 episodes of this left to go, and then we're going to be moving on to something else. So I hope you are enjoying the series. If you have, or if you are, let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out, come check out some other stuff that we have going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all support. It is most appreciated. If you want to go above and beyond the support, you can opt into the membership stuff. If you grab a tier 1, you can gain access. Well, if you grab tier 1, you get your name up on the wall. Sorry. If you get tier 2, you get early access to the videos, and you get your name up on the wall as well. I usually do that the opposite way around. I kind of throw myself off. Anyway, if you're not interested in that, don't worry about it. As I always say, memberships are always optional, never mandatory. Also, if you want to try to be a light in the dark for someone, because you never know when a single act or word of kindness can change someone's day or life for the better, or in ways that you may never understand or never even know about. And it could just make someone's day, genuinely. Or week, or month, or whatever. Also, please remember that your words have power, as it's turned into a train wreck, but we're going to push through. Remember, your words have power, so use them wisely. I've tickled myself with that one. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's going. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, shall see you on the flip side. Bye bye.